I'm Pete.
This is the American Revolution newscast.
The American Revolution was a war of independence that lasted between 1775 and 1783. This war was between the colonists and the 13 colonies that rejected the British government. Fight between the British troops and colonial militiamen in Lexington and Concord in April 1775 kicked off the conflicts. This was the time when Paul Revere went and warned Lexington. About 70 militiamen stand to face against the British troops. The unordered shot heard around the world started this revolution. The British then retreat back to Boston, being attacked by rebels and farmers, causing 250 casualties. On May 10, 1775, the Second Continental Congress meets in Philadelphia with John Hancock as president. On June 15th, the Congress unanimously votes to appoint George Washington General and Commander-in-Chief of the new Continental Army.
The Stamp Act was a major event that led to the American Revolution. It was passed by Parliament in 1775 to impose taxes. They taxed a lot of things, including newspapers, magazines, lead, documents, insurance policies, and many other types of paper. The Boston Massacre was an incident between British soldiers and a crowd of colonists in Boston. It took place on March 5th, 1770. It resulted in killing 5 and wounding 6 when the British soldiers opened fire. The Boston Tea Party was when about 70 men that were part of the Sons of Liberty were on a ship for about 3 hours and succeeded on dumping 92,000 pounds of tea into the Boston Harbor.
Josiah Maples is my 6th generation great-grandfather. He was born on January 25th, 1746 in Halifax County, Virginia. He was in the Virginia militia and fought in the Revolutionary War under the direct command of Colonel George Washington. The Virginia militia fought at the Battle of Great Bridge. This had to be one of the most shortest battles in the war. It only lasted 30 minutes. The Virginia militia won. He died in 1820 on November 12th.
The number one rule for riding a four-wheeler is to know what you're doing, like me and Pete. Well, more me than Pete. Pete, tell me what the second rule is.
Pete!
Don't use drugs or alcohol when you're driving a four-wheeler.
The third rule, never operate with 2 or more people on the four-wheeler. Tell them the fourth rule.
Don't ever operate a four-wheeler on the public road.
The fifth rule, sometimes wear a helmet if you don't know what you're doing.
Number one rule when driving the golf cart is do not do what I just did.
Number 2 rule, always operate in a designated area.
3, always operate with a driver's license.
Number 4, as always, don't drink and drive. I'm Kobo.
I'm Pete.
This is the American Road.